Well, they're known as the seven summits. We're talking about the highest mountains on each of the seven continents, from Everest to the Himalayas to Kilimanjaro in Tanzania to McKinley in Alaska. Successfully climbing all seven is considered one of the ultimate goals of mountaineering, right? Those that do that. Fewer than 500 people are verified to have completed all seven summits worldwide. And now, former Buford High School football standout is one summit away from joining that elite company. He joins us now on the show. Zach Smith, all the way from South Africa. Good morning to you, my friend. Well, afternoon to you.
Good morning. Nice to be with you today.
Yes, indeed. Now, what made you want to climb mountains in the first place?
Well, I think if you were to look for a genesis of my mountaineering journey, it goes back to being a voracious reader as a kid. I loved reading adventure books. I loved whether it was Shackleton and Franklin exploring the seas, or Hillary and some of these mountaineers climbing these first mountains. So it really goes back to a love of reading, and that fostered a sense of adventure and a love of adventure, and it's been a lifelong passion of mine.
Wow. Tell us what it's like. What's the thrill like of climbing a mountain that's 15 to 20,000 feet into the sky?
A lot of time the thrill comes afterwards. When you're actually climbing, it's hard work. You know, it's each step might be 5 or 6 breaths. The way that I like to describe it is, if you think the summit of Everest is about a mile from high camp to the summit, and that takes most people around 12 hours. So if you can imagine you're walking 4 laps around the track, and it takes you 3 hours to walk 1 lap, that's how slow you're moving. And so your respiration rate and your body is just being pushed to the limit. So a lot of time you're just focused on putting one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, you must like cold weather, because these mountains are tall enough to only have snow at the top of them. I mean, this is like amazing to us. You only have one more to go. Which one is that?
That's Mount Vincent in Antarctica. So I'll head there in November to check that one off and finish my Seven Summits conquest.
We believe in you. We think you're going to do it. How are you preparing for those conditions? What is it going to be like? What are your expectations of it?
The mountaineering, opposed to football, my background was playing football, and mountaineering is much more an endurance-based sport, whereas football is a power-based sport. So I find that, you need a really high level of aerobic fitness. You also need the mountaineering skills. So you travel across a glacier, you need to be roped up, you're in a harness. Sometimes you're ascending what's called a fixed line. So you've got special tools that help you climb the rope, or stay safe on these crevassed glaciers. And so it's really a combination of some skills training, but really the most important piece is just being physically and mentally ready. And that's a combination of strength training, a lot of carrying a heavy pack, sometimes pulling tires to mimic pulling a sled, and kind of put all those skills together. And that's what you need to be prepared.
Well, Mount Vincent may wind up being your favorite, but of the 6 you've done so far, which of those is your favorite?
That's tough. They're all special in unique ways, but I most recently did Mount Everest back in May, and so that one's fresh in my mind, and I had dreamed about climbing that since I was 6 years old, so that was a pretty special moment to stand on top on May 18th at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night, and finally see that goal come to fruition.
You complete this, what's next?
You know, I've been asked that a few times, and I've got so many things that I want to do. I've got 2 young girls, and I hope to have adventures with them. But I think for now, I'm just focused on the next goal. I don't want to get ahead of myself, and I'll let you know what's after that.
You know what? When you complete it, I want you to come back to the show, man, and talk to us about it, bring us pictures and all that kind of stuff, man. We're rooting for you, okay?
Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll do it.
Thank you, Zach. Take care, man.